Right, man in boxing, led the Flair Cops. Shout out to Goodfellas Sports TV. Woo!
Don't forget to check out our sponsor, The Health Blaze, at thehealthblaze.com. 100% all natural products from lotions, soaps, foot soaks, bath bombs, and much, much more. Use the promo code Goodfella1Boxing. Tell them your boy CJ Goodfella sent you. Get 18% off. We out. All right, Mikey Garcia wants the winner between Mario Barrios and Gervonta Tank Davis. Not sure he's going to fight Pacquiao. Ain't heard much on that. Ain't heard much of nothing lately. But first, let's talk about the Gervonta Tank Davis undercard. I think Will hit me with something. Will hit me with something yesterday. Where Lawrence Dub, my bad. Lawrence, I don't know if I can find his. I had so many notifications when I woke up yesterday, bro, from posting about the Gervonta Tank Davis undercard. Tank definitely gonna get you hella views, bro. That is a fact. Tank is going to get you hella views. One of my highest viewed boxing videos is Tank. Most of my highest viewed boxing videos are non-boxing. That's why I continue to do all that other stuff, but I can't find what he posted. So, but I'm just go off Box Rec. Let me see if they changed something. I'm trying to be a little bit earlier today with my videos, man. Yesterday I had to get my hair cut. Then I give me a new dryer, fix my dryer. So I had to wash the clothes, took them to the laundromat. Don't take long. That's on mine, because you can put more clothes. You can put more clothes in the laundromat dryer, and they can dry more. So ain't nothing but a trip up the street. But lately I've been coming with that heat early though. I gotta respect it. Been getting up early in the morning, putting that heat in. But right now you got Julian Williams versus Brian Mendoza. I haven't seen Brian Mendoza fight before, so look at Mendoza. He lost one time. He had a split decision to Larry Gomez. Larry Gomez was 9-1. He's now 10-2. He lost to Brian Cabello. He's lost to Kevin Johnson. Kevin Johnson, never heard of him. He now 8-2. So hold on. Sorry. He's from the D, even in Nevada now. I know he's from Detroit. Okay. Shirley Mendoza. Just look at his resume. I don't really see, a big fight on his resume, but he got 19 wins. He got a 65% KO rate. He lost once. He from Albuquerque, but fighting out of Vegas. They fight in the State Farm Arena versus Julian Williams. Julian Williams said he don't bring nothing to the table that he ain't already seen. But with Julian Williams, with this dude having 13 knockouts out of not 20 fights, you just got to be cautious, all right? You got to be cautious because this dude can crack. He beat Cornflake, too. He had a 9-minute decision versus Cornflake. We know Lara sparked Cornflake out in a matter of minutes. And that was he was on the Greg Finenti versus Lara card. So, and Cornflake was on that card, too, versus Brian Mendoza. So, we'll see. We'll see. But I haven't seen him, but I expect Julian Williams to make light work of him. And then you got the dude, Bakhtar Adabi, the dude that fought Barrios on the, was it the Sean Porter Earl card? Yeah, it was Earl and Sean Porter. He fought him on an undercard, and that was the best. That was one of the good fights. That was a good undercard, and Barrios dropped him twice. The scores was hella wide, bro. 111, 115, 111, 116, and they had 112, 114. I thought it was a lot competitive than that. I thought he did enough almost to earn a fight. But remember, he got dropped twice, so there were 2 additional points to him right there. I thought Barrios did well early. Late he started to fade, but then late as well, he dropped. Oh boy, and I think that's what sealed it. So it wasn't really a robbery. I like seeing him do it over again, but obviously Barrios fighting Tank. Ruiz just said he was supposed to fight Barrios, but Barrios couldn't make the weight. Okay, but he fighting Argenis Mendez, and Mendez, bro, needs to retire. This nigga gotta be about 50, 34. He from Dominican Republic. He might be 50. He had a split decision loss versus Richardson Hitchison. I heard that Richardson Hitchison did better than the split decision loss. So I heard Richardson Hitchison. I didn't see the fight separate itself from Mendez. So Mendez is a tough, jerky fighter. It was on the Colbert. I don't even know the card it was on. Colbert or somebody. So he had a split decision win over Red Cash. That was at 35 or 40 technically. He fought Anthony Peterson. Had a split draw. So he ain't been too active. He fought once last year in December. He fought Robert Jr. got KO. Fought Luke Campbell, had a draw. Had 2 decisions versus Anthony Peterson. Majority draw, split decision, majority draws. And Juan Hernandez who got stopped by Regis in 3 rounds not too long ago. He fought Miguel Vasquez and got a win. That probably was a robbery. He lost to Rances Bartholomew by unanimous decision, excuse me. So, I mean, he fought Juan Carlos Soldado. You know what I mean? He got one of the better resumes you're gonna see. When you talking about, we talking about wins and losses, man. It's still go on your resume. He got a great resume, bro. But I expect for Bektar, whatever it is, to stop him, bro. I really do. Then we got Lubin and Rosario as an undercard. A lot of people think that's better than the main event. But, you know about Lubin. Rosario said he promised to knock Lubin out. So, I look forward to that. I think it was in boxing. So, I just don't need to explain that fight. That fight is going to be good. Lubin got a questionable chin. Rosario got a questionable chin. Both can crack. As long as nobody do the B-hop or do the Kermit Sin trying to fall out the ring, we should be all right. Barrios and Tank, a good fight for the regular belt. I don't like it, but the fight stylistically is good. Barrios can move. Barrios can crack. I think people sleeping on Barrios. The only reason I probably fly with Tank because Regis said he couldn't make the weight no more. Talking about Mario Barrios. So that's another good fight, bro. Really good fight. Look forward to seeing it, man. And Mario Barrios got some advantages over here. Height really an advantage. He got 71-inch arms. Tank got 67.5. We'll see, man. I think this might be cherry picking going wrong for a minute, but I think I don't like Tank at 35. I'm at 40. Didn't like him at 45. He don't put his punches together enough. If he could just bang out Barrios because of the weight, I think that's why he'll win. But your boy said he wants some. Mikey said he wants the winner. I don't know if he's gonna fight Pacquiao or what. Ain't heard enough of Pacquiao. Can care less. Says Mikey targeting Gervonta Barrios winner. All this mucus, dude. Mikey to move on from Pacquiao. I hope so. I'm still crossing my fingers. Said Mikey to Snow Queen, LA. So you should check her channel out. When asked about fighting between him and Pacquiao, still possible. Quote, it's not there. It hasn't happened. It hasn't gotten done. We've been doing back and forth. He's got a lot of people on his team, and some giving me one answer, some giving me another answer. It's complicated. I've had a few proposals, but nothing that is exciting enough for me to sign. They're good, decent proposals, respectable proposals, respectable offers. But when we start working on the detail, they're not there. A few things are lacking. It just hasn't happened. If it doesn't happen in the next few weeks, I'm probably ready to move on and search for another opponent for my next up and coming fight, Mikey said. So yeah, I mean, he been trying to make this fight since like 18, 19, something like that. So they been trying to make this fight. So June or July, August, next fight time frame. It depends on who's available for the time frame of late July, early August. The weight class of 140, 147 for Mikey. Asked about who he might fight next, if not Pacquiao. Quote, I'm hoping I still can get something done so I can get in the ring with Pacquiao. That's a perfect matchup, and I love that fight. I think he likes it. Quote, I keep hearing everybody in his team likes the fight, but when it comes to financials, it's where things get a little complicated. It's good. It's going good. I'm staying in shape, and so that when I have my official day, I can really hit the gym and be 100% focused on the fight and not worry about the weight. Quote, last year, sure, I wasn't working out. I wasn't training. I gained a lot of weight, but I think a lot of people gained a lot of weight last year. It's not bad. I'm training. I'm staying active, which matters the most, said Mikey. I lost weight when everybody gained weight. Ain't that something? Doing all that fucking walking with Miles. Before we got Mason, I used to walk. Man, we used to walk around the big ass track like 10 times because there wasn't nothing else to do. He liked it. I had to bring him a water bowl. Gervonta fighting Barrios and Tank and Barrios winner interest Mikey. Well, maybe Jose decides to move up after winning the defending IBF, WBA, WC, WO titles for a fight or two, or maybe he decides to move up right away. Said Mikey talking about the scenario where Jose beats Taylor, decided to become undisputed champion. Quote, if something happens and he vacates the title and I can come down and fight for a world title, continue Mikey, we'll see what happens. I've got to wait for that first. That has played out itself. But in the meantime, I can still fight at 147 or come down to 140 for an interesting fight. I'm sure there are names out there that I can get excited matchups, but I do have to wait and see what happens with Ramirez and Taylor. He has a fight with Mario Barrios next, and that's a good match, said Mikey, when asked if he would fight Tank Davis. It would be tough for Mikey to try and beat Gervonta Wright coming off a long layoff. All right, who cares? He always talk about Teofimo Lopez, another option for Garcia. He's fighting at 35. He's planning to move up to 140 soon, said Mikey about Tio. He's a big lightweight, said Mikey about the prospect of fighting Teofimo Lopez. He's a big lightweight, so he'll definitely maybe at 140 in a few fights. That would be interesting, entertaining matchup for me too. But if he on his own and he's able to dictate fights that he wants, for sure, that's definitely a fight I want to be a part of. Triller won the rights to the next fight against Camboso, though the purse bid, the sanctioning body had a purse bid and promoters can bid, and Triller won the rights. Quote, I don't know if they're going back to Top Rank and negotiate something or maybe break away and buy his contract out. I have no clue, so we have to wait and see what happens. And I can't do 35 right now, saying Mikey. I think 40 would be the most ideal weight for me. Like I said, 147 for me in the meantime, but eventually 40, said Mikey. Okay. It is what it is, bro. You ain't fighting Regis. I don't care less about Mikey. I don't care if we get the Pacquiao fight. Him and Tank will be interesting. Him and T.O. be interesting. I think T.O. Honestly, I think T.O. needs a little bit more shine, a little bit more polishing. But Tank, they fighting Barrios. When I go fight Mikey. Mikey dangerous. Mikey and pop at 40. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Tank take that fight. I mean, realistically, probably looking at him. Probably not T.O. because he was top rank. Probably realistically looking at him. Maybe Regis. Realistically, see what's there. Devin called him out. I don't think Devin ready for that yet. Even whatever he do versus Barrios, versus Neri, he ain't ready for that yet. But I think Zepeda, if Bob really to work with him, really it's not really a lot there. Him and Catterall for the title. Him and Postal would be fun. Him and Rolly would be fun. But I think honestly, I think he said 47. I think maybe you see him fight Garcia. Not Garcia gone. Ivorian, Jamal James for a regular bill. I think him and Jamal James is a fight you're probably gonna see if you don't fight Pacquiao. Ultimately, that's what Mikey want to do. But him and Tank, I don't think Tank ready for that yet. Him and Tank, I don't think he ready. I think Mikey a little bit too powerful for Tank at 40. That'd be a mistake. Putting him in there with Mikey Garcia. That would be a mistake. He hit too hard, man. And he's too technical for Tank. He'll push Tank back. Tank got a big output, neither do he. He a little taller than Tank, a little longer than Tank slightly. But honestly, man, really, I don't care. Let's see Mikey fight. When he didn't fight Lomachenko, I lost all respect for him. You know what I'm saying? And then when he didn't fight Robert Jr. right away, people forgot that when he didn't fight Robert Jr. right away. When he didn't fight Robert Jr. right away, it was like, he had to wait to see how him struggle against Fortuna. I was like, I lost a lot of respect for him. But one thing you see, he really didn't talk about Top Rank because he said if T.O. can pull away, then that's something we can do. So I get that. Him and Bob ain't on the same accord. But when you play somebody a flat fee and you want him to take tough fights, he get paid the same if you fight the 20th in the road, same if you fight one. What you expect? Bob is just cheap. Then he complain about paying the fighters. What type of promoter is that? But it is what it is, man. But at welterweight, he ain't fighting Sean. I think Jamal James is the guy. He gonna fight and call himself a what? 1, 2, 3, 5 world champion, champion. But I don't think fighting Virgil they in the same thing. I don't see him fighting Porter. I see him fighting Jamal James, Ivorian, especially in the comeback. Abel Ramos in the comeback, but that's what's wrong with PBC. They've been tuning up. They tune up their whole career. Then when they step up and fight somebody real, or fight somebody they underestimate, they lose, and then all the fans over there want to be crying and singing and flower bringing. So it is what it is, man. Let me know what you guys think. Don't forget me on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. You can reach out if you have a business question, call, response to your video requests. Even if you want to advertise your business on the channel, that link description. Best way to donate, share the video, thumbs up the video. If you want to make a financial donation, Cash App CJ Good 313. That's in the description. PayPal link there as well too. Best way to donate. Share the video. Appreciate the love support. One time for one time. Peace.
Belief about
I'm on the phone.
You on the phone?
Yeah.
You looking at my baby?
No, I ain't looking at him. No, I'm good.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm good.
All right, man. Next time we come outside, don't be staring and shit like that. I don't like that.
I wasn't looking at him.